Lucy grew up poor, but now she's a wealthy and successful golfer. Today, she's at a UNICEF headquarters, invited as a guest speaker. She shares the emotional story of a young girl who was kidnapped by a terrorist group, but somehow survived. After her speech, her secretary rushes over and warns her that the same terrorist group has sent her death threats. He suggests she cancels her plans for the rest of the day to stay safe, but Lucy refuses. She won't let fear dictate her life. Before heading to a shopping district in Manila for a fundraiser, she meets Prince Mohammed for an interview. As Lucy walks out of a jewelry store, tragedy strikes. A sniper fires a shot, missing her but killing the young woman walking beside her. The sniper's real target was Lucy. Her bodyguard tries to shield her but is gunned down too. Shocked and terrified, Lucy freezes. Suddenly, a stranger named Michael pulls her to safety behind a car. The sniper keeps firing, but Michael manages to return fire, forcing the shooter to retreat. Seizing the moment, Michael rushes Lucy into an SUV and speeds away. Still shaken, Lucy clutches her seat as Michael says he'll find somewhere safe. But the SUV's engine starts sputtering. It's been damaged. Suspicious, Lucy asks who he really is. Michael insists he's just a bystander who stepped in to help. She doesn't buy it and keeps pressing for answers. Calmly, Michael reassures her. I'm not one of them. Trust me. He checks under the hood and finds a GPS tracker hidden in the engine. We've got to ditch this car. They'll find us if we stay, Michael says urgently. Lucy suggests calling the police, but Michael shakes his head. We can't risk it. What if they're connected to the bad guys? He offers to take her to his house nearby instead. Once they arrive, Michael gently asks, Do you know who's trying to kill you? Lucy grows wary. She doesn't trust him and tries to leave. But Michael warns her. It's not safe out there. I'll take you to the embassy instead. Call someone you trust to pick you up, but don't give away where we are. After tending to his wounds, Michael comes out of the bathroom and helps Lucy get ready to leave. Lucy admits she hasn't called anyone. I don't remember any numbers by heart. No problem, Michael says. I'll get you to the embassy safely. As he wipes blood from her face, their eyes lock and sparks fly. But Lucy quickly pulls away, trying to ignore the unexpected connection. Soon, she's reunited with her husband, Kim, who whisks her off to the hospital and urges her to cancel the evening's party. Later, Lucy clashes with her mother-in-law, Miss Park. The older woman asks her to deliver a bribe to the Chinese ambassador. Earlier, Lucy refuses again. Furious, Miss Park mutters under her breath, I wish someone would just get rid of her. Meanwhile, Michael reflects on his past. He remembers an old friend and their bond. It's revealed that Michael is secretly trying to get involved with the Huang Group Miss Park's family business to solve an old mystery. The head of Huang Group's security meets Michael and thanks him. It's clear they know each other from the past. Why don't you join me again? Like old times, the chief suggests later that evening, Lucy and her husband Kim are dressed up and ready for the party. As they're about to enter the hall, the security chief stops them to introduce Michael as the newest member of their security team. Lucy freezes when she sees him. She knows him well now, and there's an undeniable spark in her chest. This is Michael, the chief tells Kim. We used to work together. I was his instructor at the police academy. Kim thanks Michael for saving his wife's life and instructs the chief to reward him generously. As the party goes on, Lucy starts reminiscing about her past. When she was a little girl, her mother worked for Miss Park, who was abusive and often slapped her for calling her Madam. Her mother, determined to give Lucy a better life, stole some golf clubs and taught her the sport in secret. Lucy quickly developed a passion for golf and showed natural talent. Years later, her mother pushed her to pursue golf professionally, sending her to the US to compete in tournaments. Lucy became a champion, often using her favorite Kluba number 7 Ironovan when it wasn't ideal. When asked why, she explained, "It's the only club I had growing up. I learned to master it." As her career soared, she started earning big money but gave most of it away to save her mother from loan sharks. Her mother had a gambling addiction and owed dangerous people. Lucy soon became famous for her generosity and earned the nickname Angel of Charity. During the party, she mingles with guests while her husband, Kim, shares lingering looks with another woman. Eventually, Kim and this woman sneak away from the party, leaving her younger brother behind. The boy grows tired and asks Lucy where his sister is. Concerned, Lucy searches the hotel and catches Kim in bed with the woman. Though furious, Lucy doesn't scream. Instead, she scolds them for being reckless in a place full of reporters. Their affair could destroy everything. She walks away to give Kim time to compose himself. Later, Kim tries to act as if nothing happened. He grabs her hand, and they return to the party together, dancing gracefully as if their marriage is perfect. Nobody suspects the turmoil behind their smiles, but the woman watches them from afar, her jealousy simmering as she sees Lucy and Kim spinning on the dance floor. Later that evening, Lucy enters Miss Park's room to talk. The older woman kicks out the younger lady Kim had been with earlier, wanting privacy with Lucy. Calmly, Lucy pours herself a drink and asks if Miss Park would like one too. Instead of answering, Miss Park angrily tosses a newspaper at her. But Lucy isn't intimidated. She smashes a couple of glasses on the floor, her voice firm. "Why do you treat people so terribly? Does it make you feel powerful?" She accuses Miss Park of knowing about Kim's affair and suspects she's worried about what Lucy might do. But Lucy shocks her, saying she has no plans to divorce Kim. "I'm focused on growing my charity, the Now Foundation. I've sacrificed too much to let anything stop me now." Miss Park sneers. "I made you who you are." "No," Lucy responds coldly. "Everything I've achieved, I earned myself." Before leaving, Lucy reminds her mother-in-law that she barely spent any time with her own son in the past because she was too busy building this foundation. "I won't let you destroy it," she says and walks out. That night, Lucy drinks alone at a bar, lost in her thoughts. She remembers how she first met Kim. He had volunteered for the Now Foundation, and after their meeting, he asked her to quit golf and marry him. Wandering back to the hotel, tipsy and emotional, Lucy stumbles along the hallway, struggling to find her keycard. Michael follows at a distance, worried about her safety. When she drops her bag and spills everything on the floor, Michael steps in to help her. Inside her room, he asks softly, "Are you happy? Or do you feel lonely?" Before she can answer, a knock interrupts them. Kim is at the door, asking to check on her, but Lucy grabs Michael's arm, silently pleading with him not to open it. They wait quietly until Kim leaves. Then Michael steps out into the rain, leaving Lucy to her thoughts. The next day, back in Korea, Michael is shown around the mansion by the security chief. As they walk, Michael reveals that he'd been living in Manila for 3 months investigating the mysterious death of his friend, Yoo Hyuk. He admits he hasn't found much, but privately recalls how Yoo Hyuk died in his arms, whispering something about a photo before taking his last breath. Later, Michael finds a photo frame with an SD card hidden inside. He plugs it into his tablet and watches footage showing the dead body of the former Hwang Group chairman. Something about the chairman's heart attack doesn't add up. Meanwhile, Lucy tells Michael she doesn't feel comfortable having him around after the night she was drunk. Michael brushes off her feelings, warning her instead that the people who tried to kill her in Manila were professionals. "This isn't about terrorists," he says. "Someone powerful is hiding a big secret, and they'll come for you again." At the same time, Lucy confronts her brother about financial irregularities in the Now Foundation. She wants to cut ties with Miss Park schemes and turn the foundation into an international organization. Her brother panics because the foundation has been used for laundering Huang Group's money. When Lucy asks if he thinks Miss Park ordered her assassination attempt, he hesitates. I doubt it. But with people like her, you can never be too sure. Lucy later meets Kim's mistress and demands she stay away. But the woman flips the script, revealing how Kim had fallen for her in Africa. However, she claims Kim wasn't the perfect man everyone thinks he is. He was once involved in drugs, and Miss Park orchestrated his marriage to Lucy to clean up his public image. Though unsure if the story is true, Lucy storms out, her trust in Kim shattered. That night, Kim confesses his love and pleads with Lucy to stay married. She drops another bombshell. She knows the boy with his mistress is Kim's son. She offers a deal. Send them abroad and maybe we can fix this. But Kim refuses, saying he can't make such decisions without his mother's approval. The next day, Miss Park arranges a family photo shoot and insists the boy be in it. Furious, Lucy realizes people will assume he's her child. Miss Park smirks. We won't confirm anything, but let the public think what they want. When the boy's belongings are moved into her late son's room, Lucy reaches her breaking point. She tries to leave for some air, but Michael jumps in the car with her. On the beach, he kneels to help wipe the sand from her feet and gently puts her shoes back on. Don't forget why I'm here, she says, her voice cold. Stick to your job, just be my bodyguard. Back at the mansion, Kim tries to rekindle their relationship and suggests having another baby to save their marriage. Lucy rejects him, and when he tries to force himself on her, Michael bursts in and restrains Kim until he calms down. Michael later uncovers that the chairman's death was staged. The footage shows his body was secretly moved from a hotel, not his home. He's convinced the chairman was murdered because he knew too much about Huang Group's dark dealings. Meanwhile, Miss Park demands Lucy resign from the Now Foundation. Lucy refuses, threatening to expose the family's money laundering if pushed further. Miss Park retaliates by moving Kim's mistress and son into the mansion. One night, as Lucy runs to clear her mind, Michael follows. Why stay in this marriage? He asks. Lucy recalls her last conversation with the chairman. On his deathbed, he made her promise to stay married to Kim until the time was right and gave her access to a secret Swiss bank account. Back in the present, Miss Park embarrasses herself at a university event by wearing the same dress as Lucy. Furious, she channels her anger into judo practice, defeating every guard she spars with until Michael steps up and manages to pin her. Flustered, Miss Park is surprised to find herself drawn to him. Later, she drops a bombshell. Lucy's mother is in a psychiatric hospital. Lucy races to visit her, but it's too late. Her mother dies after apologizing for using her daughter for money. Soon after, Lucy is targeted again when her car is attacked by drones controlled by Li Jin, a traitorous bodyguard. The vehicle flips and explodes, but Michael rescues Lucy in time, though he's badly injured. At the hospital, Lucy scolds Michael for risking his life, but he smiles softly. I couldn't help it. My heart told me to save you. Later, Miss Park tries to destroy Lucy's reputation by leaking photos of her and Michael. Kim lashes out at his mother for interfering in his marriage, accusing her of having an affair with Mr. Han years ago. As tensions peak, the chairman's will is read. To everyone's shock, he leaves his entire fortune to the Now Foundation, with Lucy as its sole executor. Kim is furious, but Lucy stands her ground. With Michael at her side, she vows to protect the foundation and expose the truth about the chairman's death even if it means taking down the entire Huang family.